To the channel. My name is Coach Mean Rain, and I am so happy you are here. I am live on the scene with the Gangster Lean. Happy Thursday to everybody. Sorry I'm a bit late. I was talking to my husband and we was talking. So, yeah. Hi. I'm here now. And let me just fix my wig. Hold on. All right, we good. Okay. So today I want to talk about our health. We're going to have a conversation. What's this? Oh, we're going to have a conversation today about health and wellness. You know, that's kind of my thing. That's kind of my vibe. Hi, Jeffrey. Welcome in, Jeffrey. Thank you for being the first person to comment. I appreciate you. And you like the live. That's what's up. So we're going to be talking about our health today. We're going to be talking about making your health a priority and why we don't do that. Why we're not making our health a priority. And I'm going to share with you guys my blood work results. This is a moment of transparency. I had my physical last week, I think it was. Was that last week? I think it was last week. And I got my blood work results. And I want to share that with you. But first, make sure that you have liked the live. Hi, Glenn. How are you, Glenn? I got heart failure, coach. What that mean, Glenn? I'm sorry to hear that, but what? Hold on. I'm being nosy. No, I'm at lunch. I ain't paying attention to that. I'm sorry, guys. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to start talking in a minute. I'm not a mute. I'm just setting myself up. I should have did this beforehand, but child, please bear with me. Yeah, I know that means you got a bad heart, but you're sharing that just to share that, or you sharing that in response to something? So what gets ooh, this is I didn't think this would be the first thing people say. What gets neglected first when life starts lifing? That is the poll question. Please make sure that you answer the poll as you enter, and also make sure that you've liked the live as you enter the live. My name is Coach Mean, just in case you're just entering and you're new here and you're like, who is this lady? Coach Mean on the scene, but God is the only reason I'm here now. Amen. 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 Amen, Glenn. So, Glenn, have you always had issues with your heart, or is it like was it something that started later on in life? Oh no. Looks like sorry guys. Oh no, looks like I got something in my teeth. I hate that. Okay. Anyway, while Glenn is answering that, I want to make sure that everybody is aware to answer the poll question. I'm just interested to see what people have to say about that. Um, so, folks, so far the 3 votes is everybody saying mental health. Really? Huh? That's interesting. To tell you the truth, I was on drugs real bad. Oh, Glenn. Okay. So do you think that the heart failure stems from your substance abuse? Because that is that is possible. But I've been clean for 7.5 years now. Congratulations, Glenn. Congratulations. 7.5 years. You should be very proud of yourself for that accomplishment, because 7 years clean is humongous. That means 7 whole years, 7.5 whole years, you decided to choose your health. I'm proud of you for that, man. Hi, James. James says single girl. What does that mean, James? You guys gotta speak. I'm not there with you, so I don't know what you're thinking when you type in the chat. So when you typing in the chat, you gotta give me a full thought. I don't know what that means. And I see that right now I have 9 people in the live, 12 people in the live. Can you please like the live for me? You don't have to necessarily join in on the conversation. Fix your hair if you need help. Okay. But please like the live. I'd appreciate you if you could do that. I'm proud of you too, Glenn. I'm proud of you. Um, but when you say you have heart failure, are you able to do any type of exercise? And are you on a certain type of diet because of the heart failure? Like what does that limit you to? I'd be interested to know that. Nick said, I just subscribed. Can I get a shout out for my birthday? Happy birthday, Nick. How are you? I hope you're enjoying your day. Taurus season. Prep said, I like your glasses. Thank you. Thank you so much. I like them too. How you doing? How you doing? Okay. So as people are starting to enter, where did you get your wig, baby girl? Oh Lord, child. We're gonna have trolls in here today, I guess. I'm trying to have oh God. I'm sorry, guys. I hate to do that on camera. Wait, is that a wig? If it is, that looks good. Yes, this is a wig. I wear wigs. Yes, this is a wig. Hi, Journey. Welcome in, Journey. Yes, I have the heart machine. I just walk. Okay, so you're able to walk. Okay, good, Glenn. Just be careful. I'm sure you have a doctor that you see on a regular basis, but just be careful. Be careful with yourself. And just make sure that you're taking care of you. Hi, Mary. Good afternoon. Melody says Jesus Christ loves you so much that he died on the cross for you and me and resurrected 3 days later. Christ offers forgiveness for everyone, everywhere. You are so right. Hi, Precious. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm going to give it a few minutes to let people come in, let the trolls say what they got to say before I start talking about the topic for the day. I was going to jump right in, but every time I get ready to get serious, we got trolls asking about my wigs and all of this. Hi, E-Money. Welcome in, E-Money. You still, wait. Oh, I don't want to say it, but you probably thinking it. Thank you guys for the gifts. I appreciate it. Let me open up my live. Hopefully it comes right up. Good. Thank you, Precious. You sent me a store and everything. Thank you, girl. Yes, E-Money in the building. Hi, everyone. Yes, everybody, as you enter in, make sure you respond to the poll question. And yeah, so right now we have 13 votes. 31% says exercise. The question, I'm sorry, let me say the question first. The question is, what gets neglected first when life starts lifing? Exercise. Okay, Glenn, I'll see you later. Thank you for being here. Yeah. Yeah. E-Money said, he said, I'll be back tomorrow. Lord of mercy. You have to come on back here. Uh, well, I hope you enjoyed your trip. I really hope you enjoyed. Do you have family there, E-Money? Do you have family in Belize? Or you just went there strictly for vacation? I've never been to Belize. Do I want to go there? I think I want to go. I'll go. Shoot, why not, child? I'll go anywhere, just about anywhere. Um. Oh, you have family in Belize and Honduras. I would like to go to Honduras. Only because of Lisa Left Eye Lopez. She went to this retreat in Honduras. That was like, her last days um before she passed away. She was in Honduras when she died. But she would go there often. She said she felt like connected to the land there and all of that. Yeah, she did film it. She did a documentary. It was so sad because they aired it after she died. Why I have to pause this live, y'all? I hate when I have things in my teeth. Dental health is important too. Yes, you would enjoy it, fam. It's so beautiful. Yes, I got it. So you know what? I'm gonna add Belize to my bucket list. Thank you, E Money. I'm gonna add once I have all the free time in the world, or I don't have to respond. I don't have to report to a job because I've been so blessed with other opportunities that I no longer have to work a 9 to 5. In Jesus' name, Amen. I would love to travel to different places and document my trip. I would love to do that. Like, really love. I would love that. But right now, today, mama got to work, so I can't be traveling everywhere all the time. So, yeah. Hi, Cole. Welcome in. You're so pretty. Thank you, Cole. Can you like the live, please? Make sure you guys are doing that as you enter. I would like to really get into talking about taking care of ourselves. Um, I got my blood work done. I just had my physical done last week, and I'm gonna share my blood work results with you guys. So, when is the last time y'all had a physical? Make sure y'all liking the live. Definitely join the convo too. Exactly. Tell them, Precious. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me do a You know what? Cause y'all not gonna. We're gonna remove this goal. We're gonna put some gifts. Cause, child, let's do a gift goal. Gift goals are always so fun. Okay. I wish you could do more than 50 at a time. I want to say last year I need a physical for this year though. Okay, so I get my physical done every year. I usually get it done around my birthday, but when I get my physical done, okay, Mary said May 2025. But when I got my when this year I wasn't able to get it done during my birthday cuz my primary care physician was out on leave and I don't mess with nobody else. I told him he's never allowed to retire because I finally found a doctor that like he'll listen to you. Like I went to him and I was talking to him about a few things and he really listens and you're able to tell him like all of your symptoms if you have a problem going on. You know what I mean? Like I have no problem like that, but I mean I did. I was talking to him about how I feel when I have to go into the office and how I feel this feeling of like I feel drained when I go to the office. I find it very hard to focus and all the stuff I was telling him. Um, and he gave me a referral to see a mental health professional so that I can talk those feelings out and possibly be able to work something out with my job. He really listens. Hi, Jason. Welcome in. So I really liked him. That's why I had my physical late this year because I normally get it done around my birthday. And so y'all look. So I got my blood work results. Oops, I did not mean to do that. I got my blood work results and I'm gonna share them with you guys. Y'all wanna see? Well here I'm gonna read it because um I don't know if you can share. Beast Man said Samuel L. Jackson. Yep. Yes, I'm Samuel L. Jackson. Okay. You know, sometimes like when you're gonna be a troll, it would be so much better if you were funny. Like y'all is corny and y'all recycle the same things. It's so corny. All right, let's go over these blood work results. So my total cholesterol is, wait, how should I do this? Should I, no, let me go to the tech here. So first let's do, because they also do a urine screen. So we'll start with that. Urinalysis. No, it's okay, beast. Whatever you want to say, child. I don't care. So it was normal. My urinalysis was normal. Nothing was in my urine, thank God. And I have a normal pH. Okay, somebody. Ladies, we got a normal pH. Okay? Somebody. Okay, so my blood is normal. Now let's go to what's important stuff that y'all care about. You might care about your hemoglobin. So this determines if you have diabetes or not, right? So my value is a 5.2. So I am not diabetic, pre-diabetic, nothing. I have a normal, healthy A1C. Okay. Normal, healthy A1C. Let's go. Oh, you want to see, because y'all probably think I'm lying, right? I'm doing this on purpose too, because you know how people like to say if you're big, you're unhealthy. Is this on my name anywhere? No. Can I just highlight? Can I big this up? No. I want to cover my doctor's name. But you can see right there. See that? 5.2%. All right. Let's go to um what's the other thing? The cholesterol. Which one is that? Because you know they give you a white blood cell count. That's all normal. But I want to go to the cholesterol. Where is it? Here. Cholesterol. So these are my numbers here. Oh, wait, hold on. Is this the wrong one? No, no, no. This is it. Performed. Oh, wait. I clicked on my old one. Damn, babe. Damn, where's the cholesterol for this year? I just saw it. Oh, this is my glucose. Okay, my glucose levels. You see that? That's 98%. Everything is in normal range. You see all of that? The creatine, my BUN. I don't know what BUN means. Ooh, my potassium is good. Everything's good. Everything, protein normal. Everything's normal, 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 normal. But I can't find my cholesterol. It's on the main dashboard, but I can't show you guys that because it has my name right here. What's up, Travis? We're going over my blood work results, and then we're going to talk about our health and wellness. And I want to just have a real open conversation with everybody about taking care of ourselves. Thank you, Mary. Like this stuff is serious, guys. So I have to read this to you. You're just gonna have to believe me that this is real. I'm not making it up, okay? My cholesterol, my total number is 168. My HDL is 64, and my LDL is 94. You heard what I said? I said my total, I don't have that mean, so what this means, guys, is that I do not have high cholesterol. That's what this means. Um I do not have high cholesterol. I do not have high blood pressure. I do not have blood sugar problems or high glucose levels in my blood. My blood glucose is 98 milligrams, and my hemoglobin A1C is 5.2. Any questions? That was just, me sharing my blood work. I'm doing that because, one, a lot of people have a misconception that if someone is plus size, they automatically are unhealthy. Get that out of your head. I'm trying to bust open a ceiling, okay? What's up? How you doing? Levi. I always want to call you Levy, but it's Levi, right? It's Levi. I don't know why I do that. I'm so sorry. How you doing? So we talking for real. We're talking about our health. I just shared my blood work levels, and they're great. My doctor was like, "You're doing great." What's up, Nisha? Welcome in. Hey, I saw Trisha enter. Hi, Trisha. How are you? Don Dada, Don Dada. Maybe that's what it is. Says, I'm diabetic myself. You're diabetic. See, I'm trying my best uh, to prevent that. Do you take medic? So, what do you do for your diet? Thank you so much. I see people dropping me gifts. Thank you guys so much. I see Trish. I have to look here because I can't see it on my iPad. CN said, why does America not have free health care? America, silence. You're 100% right. So this is the thing, guys. This is kind of why I'm talking about this topic. I'm talking about this topic because we have a responsibility to take care of ourselves. We have a responsibility. There are certain things that you can do. Of course, there are certain health ailments you cannot avoid. It doesn't matter how healthy you are. Okay, the one thing that pops into my mind is that C word. It doesn't really matter. Like, some people think only people that smoke can get lung cancer, or only people that, I don't know what else. Can the C word, that cancer can come to, it can hit anyone like that. So that's a health thing that you cannot prevent, right? But what you can do is take care of yourself so you have a fighting chance to fight it. If the healthier, oh, thank you, Nisha. Thank you. The healthier you are, everybody put W Nisha in the chat. The healthier you are, the more likely you are to be able to fight when you have these ailments that come out of nowhere. You understand? So, I hear a lot of people say, well, I saw on the news this guy, he's a basketball player, and he just dropped dead on the court. See, he worked out and he dropped dead. What the hell are you talking about? That doesn't have anything to do with you. You ain't a basketball player. Like, what? I never understand that argument when people say that. Working out, taking care of yourself, you heard the numbers. Like, I'm 47 years old, okay? My cholesterol, the doctor said it is perfect. He said whatever you're eating, keep doing that. And the reason why we want to keep our cholesterol down is because it prevents our body from developing that plaque that clogs up your arteries. And what do clogged arteries lead to? Strokes, heart attack, all of that stuff. And it starts from what we're eating. It starts from how we're moving our body. So you can focus on the one case over here, the one case over there, or you can turn that finger from over there to right here and say, what can I do to improve my health? What can I do so that when I go to the doctor for my physical, I'm not nervous about what he's going to tell me? because you know you've been eating well. You know you've been taking care of yourself. You know you've been drinking your water and doing what you have to do. So that's why I wanted to share my blood work, because I've been able to significantly improve my numbers by changing how I eat. And what did I do? Back to somebody's comment, someone commented that America doesn't have health care, okay? Or it doesn't have free health care. So, yes, and the crazy thing is the Food and Drug Administration, hallelujah. The Food, hello, and Drug Administration, and Food and Drug Administration. So when you think about all of those delicious processed foods that people like to eat, all of the Doritos, the Cheetos, the Takis, the right, Trisha, the McDonald's, the Wendy's, the Chick-fil-A, all of these approved, federally approved. It's not approved by the FDA. Is that a good thing? Shit. The FDA was like, hold on. That's not gonna cause heart disease. Don't put that out. Add some more sugar. They're working together. And then on the flip side of that, we don't have coverage. We don't have adequate coverage to help treat these things when you're diagnosed with something. It's all a plan. So your responsibility is to take care of yourself the best way you know how. A lot of people say that healthy food is more expensive. That is not true. If you cook your own food at home, you don't have to go and buy super duper expensive stuff. Go to, if you have an Aldi's near you, or your farmer's market, a local farmer's market, something like that, and get your fruits and vegetables. So quick examples of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay, so quick example of a good breakfast would be steel cut oats with fresh fruit. Um, or you can do boiled eggs if you can eat eggs. Some people can't eat dairy. So I would do the steel cut oats with almond milk, like cook it with the almond milk and fresh fruit. That's a good breakfast. Quinoa. Some people take quinoa or overnight oats. What's up, Stash? How you doing, baby boy? Thank you for being here. I'm trying to think of another quick breakfast. Oh, there's some cute little egg muffin cups that people make, and they just whip up some eggs, peppers, and put it in a bacon tin, like in muffin bacon tin. Put it in the oven and cook it and pop those and eat that. Two of those for breakfast. That'll get you right. Some granola and low fat Greek yogurt with fresh fruit. That's good. Um, okay, so those are three. I gave you three for breakfast. Lunch is easy. You can do a salad. You can do a good salad though, and watch your dressing. Don't drown your salad in a bunch of dressing. You can use regular dressing. You don't have to go fat free, sugar free, unless you're diabetic and you have to, right? But I put minimal dressing. When I say minimal, I'm talking about a drizzle of dressing on my salads. I add it with a lot of different like flavors. So for instance, last night I had a salad with chicken, romaine lettuce, pecans, feta cheese, and red onion. Okay, it was so good. And I just took a drizzle of balsamic vinaigrette and put it on top. And I ate that for dinner. You could also do something like that for lunch. Protein and vegetables is always your go-to, because you can make any kind of meat, any kind of fish with vegetables, any kind of vegetables. It's simple. Like, you don't have to make it tough, okay? And then the same thing for dinner. Protein, vegetables. And if you want to eat a carbohydrate, you can do a half a sweet potato. You can do a half a cup of jasmine rice, or you can do cauliflower. Well, cauliflower rice isn't a carb. You can do butternut squash. as your side, as your carb. Simple. Three simple things on your plate: your protein, your vegetables, and if you want to do a starch, do a healthier starch. Do quinoa. You can do jasmine rice. You can do wild rice. And you can do the same thing for breakfast and for lunch and dinner. And then snacks, you can do an apple, a piece of fruit. You can do celery with almond butter. Yeah. Stash, shut your mouth. Butternut squash. I know that does sound crazy as hell. Butternut. But butternut squash is actually so good. I make mine taste like candy yams without any sugar. All I do is sprinkle cinnamon on it before I cook it, and then I put it in the oven and roast it, and it comes out really tasty. It's good. So something like that. And then for snacks, like I was saying, you could do I'm just thinking off the top of my head snacks that I have. Oh, ear popcorn. Not okay. Not the sugary sweet popcorn that they got all over the place. Ear popped corn. It's and I put hot sauce on mine to make it taste. Ooh, you know what else is a good one? Cucumbers. If you like cucumbers, you can make you can do cucumbers with vinegar and a little hot sauce. That tastes good as hell. If you like sweet peppers, you can do that with hummus. I'm talking about raw sweet peppers, like those small ones you get in the supermarket. Wash them real good, soak them in the baking soda, get all of that stuff off of there, rinse it really good, cut it, seed it, and you could stuff that with hummus. Banging. I'm sleep. I never seen Planet of the. I'm sleep. Yo, Rigid, you're doing it again. Um, but yeah, guys, like there's a whole bunch. Is that good, Mary? Does that help? Does that help you? Uh, and then, of course, in between all of that, we're drinking plenty of water, taking care of your body. It's really about cutting out all of that processed food because there is, right now, because of you know what? I'm not going to talk about that now. I'm going to do that in the video. I'm going to do that in the video. But the bottom line, guys, okay, good, good, good. I'm glad that helps. I'm glad that helps. It's all about choices. And I'm not saying that every single day you're going to eat perfect and you're going to be some machine that works out every day and eats perfectly every day. That's just not reality and that's not fun. Rigid, are you are you talking to the right person? We're not talking about Planet of the Apes here. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, Rigid? I don't know what you're saying. I have no idea what you're talking about. And you messing up my flow right now. Like, chill, son. Nah, but for real, when you are starting out, like when you're starting, I think what happens a lot of times is people put a lot of pressure on themselves. But I don't want to start random conversations right now. We're talking about something serious. We're talking about our health. So no. I don't wanna. Yes, you messing up my flow. Like, what's up, Rigid? You know how I am, Stash. Already, you should already know. It's Trisha. That's the hardest part. Is the kitchen, and also it's like snacking, drinking alcohol. It's the weekend. The weekend. And summertime is coming, barbecues, festivals, all of that. Like you're gonna be outside. And that's tough. It's tough. Going to the movies. When you go to the movies, you want some movie snacks. So you either pack your bag with the movie snacks or you bring them with you. Or you buy it at the movie if you balling out of control. Sometimes me and my we like getting the snacks from the movies. It's like a part of the experience, even though it's like literally $60 for snacks. Like you get popcorn. What happened just now? Oh, you get pop. Yes, the weekend is hard. The weekend is super hard. Pause. The weekend. Ew. See, look. Now my mind is gonna be Lord of mercy. Um, but on the weekend, if you're really trying to eat healthier, one of the my go-tos for the weekend is air fried wings. I don't know if y'all are wing girlies. I love chicken wings. I love chicken wings. So I'll do air fried wings. I'll make my own. I'll make cauliflower pizza if I really wanted pizza. Oh Lord, that cauliflower pizza. That don't happen a lot though because cauliflower pizza is so messy to make, and I don't like cooking like that. So, mm-mm. But if you go out to eat, like the weekend, you might have date night or something. You go out to eat, or you go out and you to have drinks. When you go out to have drinks, it's just changing up what you're drinking. So what I do, if I want to have a liquor drink, I want to have a drink, a drink, then I would do like a white. I'll stay on the white side. I won't go dark liquor. I'll do something like a vodka and a seltzer. So vodka, seltzer, and a splash of grenadine with a lime or no grenadine. First of all, you get it. That one drink will hit, first of all. And secondly, you're not getting all of that sugar. So me doing that and really cutting out sugar from my diet, you see the numbers. My sugar levels are at a 98. Like my blood glucose is a 98. That is so good. That's really good. So, so yeah, but the thing that really grinds my gears or not even, yeah, no, it grinds my gears, it does. I can't even front, yo, like that should be pissing me off. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. When I see somebody being real consistent with their weight loss journey, or not, I don't want to say weight loss, with their fitness journey, they're working out, they're doing it, they're motivated, they're going, and then all of a sudden they stop. I get so pissed. Because I'm like, oh, y'all don't be listening to me. What did I say? I said you got to do it even when you don't feel like it. And the reason why I say that is because I know I've done the legwork already for you. You know how many times I've quit? Do you know how many times I've stopped? How many times my weight went up and down? And I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people that well, you see, I work out all the time, and I'm a bigger girl. If I don't work out, I will be 400 pounds, like that. Like I could gain weight. I come from my family, especially on my dad's side. Everybody, like, and you got to look at your family line and see what's coming. All right. My family, especially on my dad's side, we are big people. Like we're big women, big men, big. And I don't know if there's some people are more predisposed to gain weight. What's up, Travis? Or nah, I don't know what that is, but that's the case for my family. So for me, I gotta work. I gotta get it in order. So I've done that legwork. I've gained it, lost it, gained it, lost it, gain, lost, stop, start. And I've learned over time, like when you stop, starting again is shit. You will think about it for so long. You'd be like, I really need to get back on it. I was doing good. You start looking at old pictures of yourself. You start looking at when you was in your gym era and the pictures you took in the gym, and you like, damn, I was doing so good. I was doing so good. Why did I stop? Stop stopping. Stop stopping. And the way that you get back on is today. Don't wait till Monday. We just went through all of that, Travis. I don't want to repeat it because people that were in here, but if you rewind back just a little bit, you'll see. We talked at like for a good amount of time about diet. Um, What was I saying? Child, the shit that's go out your head, Lord. The 47. God damn. That 47 be acting up. You heard me? What was I saying? Oh, you start looking at old pictures of yourself of the stopping, right? Right? I think. Um, so when you want to start again, you all you gotta do is don't wait. Like you can't wait till Monday. Because if you say I'm gonna wait till Monday, Monday's what's up? Hi Tip. Oh, T's in here. See, so guys, please forgive me. If I don't see you when you come in, I'm on my iPad. Oh, look at that. Shatika's in here too. So I don't always see when people come in. So please, if I miss you, I'm not doing it on purpose. I love everybody, okay? Um, Child, don't wait till Monday. Start today. And all you gotta do is 5 minutes. 5 minutes of anything. I don't give a shit what it is. Come to my class and do 5 minutes of my workout. Go outside and walk around the block for 5 minutes. That's it. Then the next day, do the same thing. Don't worry about where you were and all the stuff you did before. Okay, start small and then build on that. And give, like, I gave myself 8 years ago, I wrote a contract with me. And I said, look here, you, girl, you in the mirror. We locked in with this contract for life. You will never quit ever again. You're never going to stop ever again. I don't give a shit what you got going on, what's happening. Bring a jump rope with you. Do something. Do something. Because when you stop, it is hell to start again. So what I've learned, the way that you stay consistent is if you stop stopping. And that's period. That's it. So when life starts life and you don't feel like it, you don't feel like working out today, don't do all of the theatrics of going to the gym. Go to your wherever you can work out in your house and do something in your house. Something, a stretch, something because what you're doing is you're reconditioning really your mind. Hold on, guys. Hold on. One sec. You're reconditioning your mind. Oh, thank you so much for the gifts. Who sent me all them gifts? Hold on. Was that Tiff? Thank you, Tiff. I'm working from two things, but you're reconditioning your mind that you're not going to quit this time. And because what we do every time you give in, when you don't feel like working out, when you don't feel like eating that right thing, every time you give in to that, what you're doing is giving yourself another excuse. You're telling your mind that, okay, if I'm tired, I don't have to work out. So the next time you're tired, guess what you're going to do? And now every single time you're tired, you won't work out. Every single time you have a little craving, you're going to give into it. Stop, recondition yourself and that's how you build discipline. It doesn't happen overnight. It's a day by day by day by day. And that is one of the reasons I decided to start posting my workouts live for everybody to see, right? I used to only have them on Zoom and do it privately, but what I'm teaching people without friggin' saying a word, right? When I'm teaching you, every time you see me, go live at 7 o'clock. Go live at 7 o'clock. Go live. What you're learning from that, I hope, what you're learning. Even if you don't come to the class, even if you just see it pop up, you're like, damn, she's doing it again. Damn, again, damn, again. What I'm showing you is it day by day, by day, by day, by day, by day. That's what builds success. You might not see the results you want to see today, tomorrow, next year, 5 years, 6 years, but you don't stop. Cousin, welcome in, cuz. But you don't stop. You don't let anything stop you. Tiff said, cuz let you not show up and everybody gonna be on your community page talking stuff. We are your accountability partners. Well, listen, Tiff, no offense, but I'm so locked. I'm not stop. Like I made that. I am my accountability partner. The reason why I'm posting it is to inspire somebody else. I've already unlocked that secret. If you don't stop, then you won't ever have to restart. I've already unlocked it and I'm never gonna quit, whether I'm on YouTube or not. Like I was doing this, I was doing the classes and everything for 5 full years before I started doing it live on YouTube. Consistently for 5 full years. Like, so I'm not doing it for people to hold me accountable. I'm doing it to inspire somebody else. Like, I'm gonna do this regardless. And I could have kept my little secret on my Zoom and did it that way. But I just it sounds crazy, but maybe not. Maybe it don't sound crazy to you. But I heard him clear as day. He was like, start posting those workouts. Start posting and showing people what you're doing. Instead of talking about it, because I used to just talk about my classes and maybe show a few clips. But seeing it every day, after a while, you like, damn, if she could do it, what the hell am I doing over here? Let me get up. Amen. He said, start showing it. Like, and I'm like, for real? And he's like, just start showing the damn classes. Like, you show, instead of talking about it, demonstrate it. Demonstrate what it is to be consistent. Cuz says she's been locked in for like 10 years. Yep. It was 8 years. 8 years of consistent. Because I had a break. I'm not. I don't. I can't even front. I had a break where I didn't work out for like a while. Like I was working out really consistently from like 2014 to and 2015, and then I was like, I just stopped. I don't know what the hell happened. I can't even tell you. And I didn't restart again until 2017. So it's going to be 9 years this year in October, in November. Yeah, I remember when you would only talk about, yes, I will only talk about it. Trisha said, I'm so disappointed in myself. I worked out for 9 years and stopped and gained almost all the weight back in 6 months. Shh. Let me see. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? And that's the other thing that keeps me going is all of the years. But Trisha, I want to say this to you and anybody else that feels like that, feels disappointed in themselves. Yes, 6 months. It's not a game. When I tell you the cousins, they waiting right out the door. All you need to do is unlock it. And the way you unlock the door is by stopping. And all of a sudden, they come on in. Or they like, oh, we back home. And then they done had kids, so they bring more weight. Fuckers. Like, leave us alone. It's crazy. What I want to say is turn that disappointment into action. And you remember how you feel. Like, remember that shit. Remember it. Remember it and vow to yourself that you're never going to feel like that again. And you start small. Don't worry about what you've done before and trying to get the weight and trying to get back to where you were tomorrow. You're not going to do it tomorrow. That's okay. Start where you are right now. I know it's hard. I know it's hard, Trisha. You can do it. If you've done it before, you can do it again. You just have to, you just got to get up. You got to get up. You got to get up. And then the other thing you got to do um is some self searching, like figure out what it is, what's holding you back. And you don't have to put that in the chat, but just figure out what's holding you back, what's stopping you from starting. Like, what is that? Like, really sit with that and think about that, because the more you learn about yourself and your own behavior, the better you can prepare when you're entering that journey and you want to stay consistent this time, right? It's figuring out what the hell, like, what is it? So for me, what I figured when I did the work was I started feeling I got gassed. Okay, can we talk? I lost a whole lot of weight, okay? And I got gassed. I was like, oh, we skinny now. What's up, Trinity? I wasn't even skinny. I'm never going to be skinny, but you know what I'm saying. I was smaller than I was, right? So I'm like, oh, we outside. Okay, okay, uh-huh. Going outside. But fitness was sitting there like, you see, that's why I talk about the fit. Well, if you don't come to my class like that, you would like. But I in class, I talk about the fitness bank. The fitness bank don't care if you get gas and you start feeling yourself when you lose a little bit of weight and you start neglecting them. That debt is still stacking up because you're supposed to be making your payments and you're not making your payments. So they come in. The repo man is coming to collect. And what does the repo man collect? That snatched waist, huh? Huh? The repo man coming to collect that little back you created. Okay. They don't play. That bank is a bitch. And you see that? The 6 month, like 6 months. I would probably gain it back in 3. Like, I'm not even girl. uh what's happening? What's happening? What's up, Trinity? Cuz said I was consistent during the pandemic and got fit, and then the world opened up and so did my old habits. That's you had the opposite effect, because like a lot of people during the pandemic was staying at home and not doing anything. Um, but you did the opposite, and that's the thing. It's like what you have to sit with yourself. Like no one else can do that part, because I can say all of this stuff. I can encourage you, and you could be like, yes, yes, and then after the live is over, you're like, I don't know what the hell coach was talking about, or not even that. You just don't do it. So you've got to get real with yourself and like really get to a place where you're ready. And my advice to anyone that's starting out is just start small. Even with your diet, like a lot of people want to be like, all right, on Monday, clear everything out of the closet. I'm eating air sandwiches and drinking water. That's it. You know you can't do that for the rest of your life. You know you can't do that. So instead, slow walk that thing. When you're starting that diet, start small. Start, all right, I've been eating too many of these types of cakes. I'm not going to eat those cakes. Look, T said the bank call every day. I need to personally see. Woo! Yeah, the bank called already this morning, early. As soon as I woke up, the bank was whispered in my ear, mountain climbers. I was like, you bitch. And the bank was like, mountain climbers. Mm, 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 mm. Yo, those mountain climbers, God damn, those are hard. It don't get no easy. I don't care how many times you do it. It feel like you just want to collapse, but you still got 18 more to go. Lord. Woo! But start slow, slow walk it. Like cut out that one thing. For me, it was fries. Cause I love French fries. I love them. I love them. You know whose fries I really love? Five Guys fries with vinegar. See, and Coach think it's funny. I think y'all working together, Coach. We are. Hey, Nisha, you been here? Hey, girl. I know you was here earlier. I didn't know you was still here. Yeah, yeah. T, you said you didn't eat all day yesterday. I was like, what? Girl, you better eat. But I feel you. Some days, like when you're really busy and stuff, you got a lot going on. You forget to eat sometimes, which is weird. But yes, so slow walk it. Like my thing was fries, especially Five Guys fries with vinegar. My gosh. Okay, Trisha, be safe on the road. Oh my God, I could just eat the fries, Trinity. Just give me your fries. You can eat the burger. Ooh, like good fries too. My God. So I had to say goodbye to the fries because it was something that I could eat. I still eat on salt. Okay, so you do small portions. Good. Yes, be safe on the road, Trisha. Have a good day at work. Don't hurt nobody. Ooh, oh, ew. um, so that was the thing for me. Like I had to cut that out and just slowly start to eat healthy and healthier. At first, I was still eating processed stuff because when I started this journey, it was back in 2017, and I still would get like those little 100-calorie snacks. All of that shit is bull. All of that stuff is bull. Okay? I limited white stuff. Yep. Yep. Tiff. All of that stuff is bull. Okay? All of that 100-calorie stuff, all of those products in the stores. Star Code says, "Can I borrow $10?" How would I get that to you, sir? Yep. I don't eat bread, rice, or pasta on a normal basis. But like if I am going out somewhere and it's within the time frame that I could do it, then I will. But on a day to day, I do protein, vegetables. I stay away from the carbs. I was tired from my trip. I got back home at 12, went to bed around 1 a.m. Got back up around 5. Dang. Girl, did you get good sleep last night? Yeah, bread, rice, and pasta. But that's the thing. Those why are all the things? Can we vent for a minute? Why are all the things that are so deliciously tasty? Why are they the thing that we can't eat? Why can't we eat pasta? Pasta is delicious. I loves pasta. My favorite is macaroni and cheese. It's so good. Oh my God. Especially the crusty, like when you get the corner and they got the crust. But eating like that, eating that way, eating whatever I want. Nobody has to listen. You can eat whatever the hell you want. You can drink a gallon of liquor a day. You can do all of that. But there's consequences. And when those consequences hit, everything is all good until it isn't. Everything is all good until your health takes a nosedive. And then that's when people start appreciating having good health. Good health is freedom. If your kidneys start acting up and you have to be on dialysis, that doesn't just affect one thing, that affects your life. That affects everything because every single day you have to go to the dialysis center. Every day. Every day. So you no longer have your time doesn't belong to you anymore. So, we think about health. If when you have good health, people just think, oh, forever I'm gonna have this good health. Honey, if you keep eating that processed foolishness, if you keep stuffing your face and not moving your body, eventually your body is going to catch up. Eventually, there's going to be a problem. This is how I talk to me. So I'm talking to y'all the way I talk to me. And I'm like, and you're not going to be able to do the things you want to do. You're going to have to do what the doctor tell you to do. And I don't want to do that. So I, while I'm in good health, need to keep it up. My mom's friend can only go, see, look, my mom's friend can only go on vacation to places where there is a dialysis center. I'm not making this up, guys. So these are things that you have to think about as we're, especially as, well, everybody in the whole wide world is getting older, even babies, right? Everybody every day is a day older. So don't just think, oh, she's talking like that because she's in her 40s. Guess what? If you keep living, you too will be in your 40s. You too will be in your 50s, 60s, 70s, hopefully. Right? And in good health. Because we don't just want to get old. We want to grow old in a healthy way. We want to be able to still move around when you're in your 70s. I don't want, God forbid, barring anything else, not from my own doing. I want to be able to still walk around and do what I want in my older years. We're not working all of this time, working jobs, doing these things just to get old and be in a bed. Like, what? I don't want it. We want to be healthy. We want to live long lives. Where's my water? Here we go. That would be me. My whole biological family goes to that for real. The true statement is if you don't make a change, you won't live to see your 40s. Okay? Mm-hmm. Yes. Because always some type of illness, some kind of illness. But to be honest with you, like still, like I was talking about Nanny the other day. My God, that lady. That we're talking about our grandmother. Everybody. Her. She was. She was a strong like she was a character. My God bless her. Mm-mm-mm. Like Nanny was a vibe, in today's language, she was a vibe. But she started to suffer from all different kind of ailments and illnesses, and she unfortunately and very, very sadly passed away at 72 years old. And when she died, I could not believe it. I thought she was going to live forever or live well into her 90s. I could not believe it. Could not believe it. Still, like, I still sit and think about her. Of course, I mean, she was my nanny. Like, I could not, because, like, even though she would always be like the pen, remember? She always used to say that. I don't know. I guess because we were kids. I don't know if it was because I was a kid or what. But I never thought that she would pass away at 72. So we've gotta like take care of ourselves, guys. Like, and it's hard. It's very hard. I'm not saying this that it's easy because I love to eat. Okay. I be wanting to eat fries. Do you understand? I want to eat Five Guys fries with vinegar. Like pour the vinegar on it. I love food. Like food is the best thing on earth. Like it's the best thing on earth. But because of my genetics, I had to change. I had to. And it's definitely not something that every day is a struggle. Even doing the workouts, like I know you guys see me screaming and yelling and smiling and ha ha, ha giggling because once I get into the workout I'm fine. But is the witness. He sometimes he's not home when I start class, but like if we're on the phone or something, I'll be complaining, I don't want to do no workout, I don't want to do this, I don't want it, I don't want to. And he's like, but you're going to do it. So just go ahead and do it. I said, I know I'm going to do it, but I don't want to do it. I wish that there was like a stunt double sometimes that could go do it for me and I could just lay there and watch. Child. I don't want to do it, but I do it anyway. So I'm not saying this like I'm some machine. It's not, I'm not. I'm not. Okay? Every day you're not going to want to work out. Every day you're going to want to eat something that you know you ain't supposed to be eating. But it's up to you to decide to make that change. Make that change. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. I love that goddamn song. Hey, it's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. I'm gonna make it. Oh, rest in peace, Michael Jackson. Golly, like we took him for granted. Like since the movie came out, I've been on this deep dive of Michael Jackson, and my God, like as in with my adult eyes, watching, like going back and looking at the impact that this little black boy from Indiana was able to accomplish. I'm like, we should have we should have preserved him. Like, what are we like? What is wrong with us? Like, why are we like this? Why are we like this? Like we beat people down so much. We beat like not just Michael Jackson, like people in general, like even little old me. Like my goal of showing myself not, and I know that I'm not small. Duh, I'm not. But I'm showing that you don't have to be skinny. You don't have, fitness is for everybody. Plus size bodies belong in the fitness space. That's what I'm showing. And it would be nice for everybody to get that, but of course everyone's not going to get that. But people will beat you if you let them. People will beat you down with the negativity and all of that. Right, BD. Oh, hey BD. Right, Nisha. Fitness is for everybody. And being a coach, like a fitness coach, there should be fitness coaches of different sizes. Everybody doesn't have to be a slim, six packed down coach. When I was my largest, if I saw me working out, I would have gravitated towards me. Now, the me now, like if the old me at my largest, if I saw this girl doing these, I would do the class because I'm like, oh my God, like if she could do it, so can I. That's why I do this. So it would be nice if that kind of thing could be like people could just like, if they don't have anything good to say, just don't say it, or or lift people up instead of being so quick to tear everybody down. It's really sad, and the same thing is happening right now to Megan Thee Stallion, and I really, my heart goes out to her. I know that her dream was to be a celebrity, and she made it beyond probably her own wildest dreams. Like she is pretty much a household name at this point, and she's done amazing things. She looks absolutely amazing, but then the flip side of that is people beat her down so badly. Like, so it's terrible. Like, it turns my stomach a little bit. I'm like, God. And I'm not, I don't like that. Nisha said, what happened to Megan? Well, I think it was a week or two ago. She broke up with she was dating a basketball player named, what the hell is his stupid name? Clay Thompson? Clay Thompson? Clay Thompson, I think. She was dating him, and it looked as though, I mean, this is only, I said looked because it's on social media, we don't know what the hell was happening behind the scenes, but she was cooking for him, they were working out together. He bought her roses and bought them to her wherever she was doing something. He supported her gala, he supported her here, he supported, so it looked like they were in a relationship, and I can't say they were going to get married, but it looked like they were taking each other seriously. So he cheated on her. She broke up with him, and she posted something on her Instagram post talking about the breakup. And when I tell you, from the moment she posted it to today, there's a sector of men that are like dragging this girl through the mud. Oh my god, it's like it's inhumane to a certain degree. I wish we weren't that way, like to be so vicious. And then it makes me think about what happened to Michael Jackson and how he ended up dying because he was so secluded. Like, if I'm sure if he had his family around him, he wouldn't have been able to have these doctors and have him on that propofol or whatever the hell, however you say it. Like, that's nuts that he was on that. And then they showed the bed that he was in. He was like in the bedroom on, and they were giving him anesthesia every night. Like, what the that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. We need to give each other more mercy. Yes. Even people that you might not like necessarily like. It's not about liking someone or being a fan of someone. It's a little compassion. I'm not saying be all super nice to every single person you meet, but just, like have some decorum, a little bit. Cuz we all say stuff. We all say things about people, right? But I think there's a certain degree, like especially when it's like on public platforms and the person can see it. You never know what it can drive people to become. Cuz Michael Jackson, they talked a lot about him and called him Wacko Jacko and all these crazy things they would say. And then the allegations of, what the allegations was, Joe. But but all of that stuff, it takes a toll on people. And not just celebrities. I use celebrities as an example because people could kind of understand that point of reference. But in people's regular lives too, on social media, right? If you're an influencer, or not even, if you just exist, people got something to say. Right, and he was different, like, especially with his level of celebrity. Like, he donated 350 million dollars to charity. Like, that's a lot of money. How many of these celebrities can say? I mean, I'm sure they weren't making the money Michael was making, but you understand what I'm saying. Like, he wasn't regular, and then the songs he was produced. I don't want to keep talking about Michael like that because I know some people will be like, "Oh, girl, you bugging." But it's about like having some human decency and compassion for people. Listen, Michael made a lot of. Didn't he make a lot of money? Woo, precious. But anyway, guys, back to what we talking about. We talking about taking care of ourselves. And even like, don't wait. This is like when I did an interview on somebody's channel, and they asked me like, what's one piece of advice you would tell your younger self? So I'm gonna tell y'all what I said. I was like, if I could go back in time to earlier me, I would tell me, start working out early. Like, start working out like young. Don't wait until you're presented with the problem, right? Don't wait until you're 150 pounds overweight. Don't wait until, don't do that. Start working out when you're young. Develop healthy habits when you're young. Don't look at your youth as you can just dump all of this stuff into yourself because you you're only dumping, like I just finished saying, you're literally dumping garbage into your future self. You're dumping garbage into the vision of you, because you don't get to trade your body in. You keep that same You keep that same body. So it's not like you could be like, oh, worry about it later. No, 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 no. You're going to pay for it later. You're not going to worry. You're going to pay later. So all of the things that I did when I was younger affect me now. All of that bad eating everything, doing all this stuff, not only just food, not working out, not taking care of yourself later on. So now when I am healthy and I am taking care of myself, I have a ring of loose skin that I will have to get I will have to get removed. I will have to get removed in order for it to be gone. I've spoken about this before. I've gone to plastic surgeons about it for consultations. I've gone and it's the skin that it is. I cannot retract it. It's due to years of gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight, not taking care of me. So if I could go back to younger me, I would say, hey, you, put them goddamn Doritos down. Look what you did to me. So I say that and I share that advice with my people younger than me. Get your ass up and start working out. Start taking care of yourself. Start drinking your water. Stop eating all of that sugary shit. Put the Doritos are bad. They might taste good, but the older you is gonna pay for them Doritos. Those you trust and believe. All of that, like all that stuff I used to eat, like all of that processed food, all of it, McDonald's, Wendy, all of that shit. You pay when you get older. Okay? Um, so that's what and I'm not saying never eat it, but um definitely reduce, significantly reduce. And when I say significantly reduce, I'm talking about McDonald's becomes a once in a year thing or once every 6 months thing. I was gonna say once a year thing, like your birthday. Okay, if you still gotta eat it. Um, and working out, figuring out what you like, what type of workout you like. Tiff said I can't eat that food anymore. That's right. I can't tell you the last time I went to McDonald's. McDonald's. Uh. McDonald's is probably the worst thing you can do to yourself. I will not. I will not. My body just no longer craves. See, so Tiff, see that what happens with that for you is because for so long you haven't eaten it, so you don't even crave that stuff anymore. That's how I am with soda. I cannot drink a soda. I cannot. I don't. So I don't. So P.S. I don't crave McDonald's, but I told you French fries. Not really like Wendy's fries. I don't want those. I don't want because I every time I think about fries at like, and I'm pretty sure. You think it's like that too at Five Guys? I can't drink soda. I cannot drink soda. If I try to drink a soda and I take a sip, it tastes like somebody took 10 pounds of sugar and stuffed it down my throat. Like the sweetness is overbearing because I've changed my palate. Let me tell you something about Five Guys friggin' fries. Oh my God. And especially if they're super hot. Oh shit. But the best fries are not actually, I mean, they call them chips in England. I love chip, not fish. I don't want no fish. Just give me the chips. But fish and chips in England, the chips of the fish and chips, oh yummy, 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 yummy. And then put that malt vinegar all over it. Oh my God, today. I'm telling y'all, fries is my thing. Fries and ice cream. Weirdo. Weird. Uh but definitely get on the good foot. As a young, like I hear like a lot of young girl, and I sit and watch. That's my thing. I like to observe and listen. And I'm a little nervous for our younger people. Hey, Ed. How are you, Ed? I just need the fish. Nah, I don't like the fish from the fish and chips because it's like breaded and it's like that. I don't like it. Mm-mm. It's too thick. Oh my god! But them chips, I haven't had soda in over a year. Good, BD, and no juice. And then the other thing, guys, because this is the sneaky one. So some folks, I'm not saying you, BD. I'm just saying in general, because I don't want you. Because I just read your comment. I don't want you to think I'm talking directly to you. I'm talking to everybody. So some people cut out soda and start drinking juice and say, "Oh, I drink orange juice, or I drink apple juice, or I drink." Read the blows on skirt label on, first of all, on all of your stuff, but on juice and on soda. Guess what? Guess what? What am I say? That juice, that fruit juice, they go like this here with the sugar. Look, I ain't stopped yet. That orange juice, they add so much sugar to that shit because they want to get you hooked. They want you to be hooked. Yes, nice high fructose corn syrup and everything. I don't give a shit what they said about 100%. They lying. It's 100% sugar. Thank you, Tom. No, BD, if you're gonna drink orange juice, squeeze your own orange juice. Do fresh squeezed orange juice that you do out of fresh oranges. It doesn't matter if it's calcium based, blah blah based, caca based, protein based. They're lying. Anything that's in a carton, they are lying. Okay? You have to look at it the same way we look at every other product. And the way that they told on themselves is when that damn guy from McDonald's, the CEO of McDonald's, sat in front of a camera talking about, I'm eating this product for lunch. And then commenced to take that tiny bite. He told on the entire industry that food that they produce is a product. It is not food. So anything that's in a carton, milk included, anything in a rice carton, be mindful. Okay? Yep. Or you can squeeze it with a juicer. Like get a juicer, juice your own orange juice, and then strain it. That way you know you're getting oranges only. And that is something that you want to do for your health. You know what I'm saying? It takes a little bit of extra time, but to be honest with you guys, like we're not getting no younger. And look, I don't know about you, and like ladies, we want to stay juicy. And when I say juicy, I mean like your joints are juicy, but also you know what I'm saying. We want to stay juicy. We don't want nothing drying up like the Sahara Desert. And fellas, you want to be able to rise to the occasion. Understand? Including as we get older. We want to rise. You want to be able to rise up to the occasion. Hallelujah. So if that's the case, if you want to rise up, hallelujah. Did you understand? Do you understand that unfortunately one of the side effects of diabetes for men is impotence, is ED, erectile. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, so, all right. And you want to, and you know what I'm saying? You want to be able to still satisfy your woman. You want to be able to rock. Y'all know. So you got like, don't just think of eating healthy and working out as a means to lose weight. It's a necessary part of your regimen. It should become a necessary part of your regimen so that you can preserve yourself. Now, of course, we're all going to age. You're going to get older. Things are going to slow down a little bit. You might not get, you might not be able to all, as all the time, or you might have to, take breaks in between. But you, it is what, we get older. You get older. So that's normal. But if you don't want it, you don't want to speed up the process by eating all of that processed junk. Throw that shit out. Them cookies, all them but bake your own. If you have to eat cookies, and I don't mean going to the store and buying that cookie dough. No, no, no. If you gotta eat cookies, bake your own. That's better than eating any of them cookies that are in those bags on them shelves sitting. How do you think those cookies are able to sit upon the shelf for as long as they're able to sit? What do you think they're putting in it? If you bake that at home, you ain't putting that in there. So if you don't believe me, bake some cookies at home. And not anything that you bought. You have to buy everything and bake them from scratch at home. Okay? Now you do that and let them and then leave your cookies out and see how long it takes for them to go stale. And then when you're at these supermarkets and you see them cookies sitting on them shelves, you see corn sitting on the shelf, you see whatever sitting on the shelf that should be rotten and it's still just fine to eat. What the hell did they put in that to make it stay like that? Think. When you're shopping, the more you start thinking like that, the more you will shop that perimeter of the supermarket. Get your produce, get your dairy if you eat dairy. Some people don't. Get your meat if you eat meat. Some people don't. Um, get your legumes and get the hell up out of there. All that other crap is the devil. It's the devil. Coach off the subject. I'm just waiting on two more couples to face off in the first round. And then the second round. Damn, when the hell the second round gonna kick off? I'm not giving up my brownies. What kind of brownies, Trinity? How you doing? What kind of brownies you talking about? But guys, like just always understand when I'm having these types of conversations and stuff, I never want people to think like that I'm saying it's easy. It's not fucking easy. Yes. Processed food is the devil. It is. It truly is. It truly is, guys. Like, and it's hard. It's really hard to not ever. And I'm not saying never ever eat. So whatever. But it's something to start taking into account. So when you're food shopping, you're not buying those quick meals or those you stop buying that stuff. YouTube was showing me as gone. Child. You see how YouTube be hating T? You see that? Because I'm right here. I get you. I get you, BD. I know because the couples is hard. It's hard working with like different people. Like different people with different schedules and then within the couple, both of them have to be home at the same child. Or both have to be available. But guys, like really be mindful of that. I think they are because yesterday all of my videos had an exclamation point next to them. And I was like, what the hell that mean? What y'all trying to do to me? But it's gone now. Ooh, let me check the poll before I close out. Because I'll close it out. So we got 43 votes. That's so cool. Thank you guys for participating. So exercise and poll. Exercise had 33%. Y'all don't be working out? Then followed by sleep. Oh, sleep, child. Mental health, eating healthy. It's pretty, like, exercise has a little bit of an edge, but it's pretty even. So everything. So pretty much what y'all saying is when life starts lifing, you take a back seat. Ooh. Because that's what I'm seeing. That's what this shows me. When life starts lifing, the first thing that takes a back seat is you. We gotta change that mindset, man. Like, I see that all the time. Ha! Just like Ernie Clump said in The Nutty Professor, you gotta exercise. Yes, you do. You do. You must exercise. You gotta take care of yourself. But I think, what I think with what it is with exercise, I think a lot of people don't want to sweat, don't like how they feel when they exercise because they have to, like, the breathing becomes a problem. Right? Is that it? Like, tell me some reasons. Why don't people want to exercise? Because I can't relate. I can't. Is it they don't want to mess their hair up? Like, give me some of the reasons you did. I know some people will say, I hate exercise. No, I need you to, like, this is what I want you to do too. When when you want to do something and you find yourself not doing it, I want you to unpack that a little deeper than just I hate it. Why? Why do I hate it? What does it make me feel? What So tell me, guys, don't get quiet now. Tell me, why don't people enjoy exercise? Why don't people like exercising? Give me some reasons. Come on. I'll wait. I used to work in a school system. BD said laziness and lack of commitment are the best examples. T said, not me, but I think it's the movements, body hurting, hair, makeup. True. Some women don't want to be seen. Woo! Some women don't want to be seen without makeup. Oh, the vanity. Legendary said laziness. Okay, so laziness. America has shown us we can get things instant without doing much. And I think that a lot of folks found that with Ozempic, or the GLP-1. Not and don't say, I'm not saying that if you do GLP-1 that means you don't have to do much. But for some people, like, it really significantly reduced their appetite and they lost weight without working out. That's what I mean. But this is the thing. Guess what? Guess what? If you don't work out, right? Did you know that as we get older, our body muscle mass reduces? Did you know that? Did you know that if you do not have a strong core, you're more likely to develop back issues? Did you know that? Just wondering. Also, your gait, like how you walk, how well you're able to walk, your ability to lift things, your grandchildren, your children, yourself, your groceries. As you get older, your muscle mass reduces. So these things that I'm mentioning are also become harder. So how can we combat loss of, and if you're on a GLP-1, one of the side effects, the long-term side effects, is reduced muscle mass. So while you lost weight, did you lose healthy weight? Okay. So that leads me to another question. You really got to sit with yourself and ask yourself, am I lazy, or Am I delusional? Where does the laziness come from? To be able to, like, so what would it take for you, for someone that is lazy? What do you think would help for them to stop being lazy and to start working out, to start getting up and moving their body? Is that too deep of like what could they do? How could they combat laziness? Because I can understand being like feeling lazy and not wanting to wash your 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 sheets, like today. You want to do it tomorrow because you don't feel like doing it today. I could understand that. I could understand wanting to lay down and not do anything. But if you don't work out, like, this is not even like, this is definitely not an opinion. This is fact. If you do not work out, you will suffer the consequences. Just look around at people that are in their 50s and 60s. And how close are you to your 50s and 60s? There are people that are in their 50s and 60s that are otherwise healthy. Like, I'm meaning they don't have any disability other than, they don't have any like a diagnoses, like some kind of disability, meaning they don't have cerebral palsy or something or whatever, and they're unable to walk without a walker or without a cane. And it's only due to not caring for themselves, not working out, sitting all the time, eating all the time, not getting up and moving their body. That's it. They're using a cane in their 50s and 60s, unable to walk properly, unable to move without becoming extremely winded because they were lazy and didn't want to work out. That doesn't make sense to me. Like, that's like, how people say, people scream this from the mountaintops. I would never do anything to hurt myself. I love myself. But every day they're driving through the drive-through. Hello, somebody. They're driving through somebody's drive-through and going and getting all their brownies and junk food to come home and plop their behind down on the couch, go get some liquor, drink it. What did Joe Clark say in what Joe Clark said in Lean on Me? He said, "Don't fuck around with it. Do it expeditiously." Because what I hear this all the time. Like, if somebody unalives themselves, right? People will say, "Oh my God, that was so selfish. They're selfish. How could they do something like that? How could they do?" Meanwhile, they sitting around eating all the junk food, drinking all the liquor. You doing what they doing, but you just doing it slower. So I say, don't F around with it. Do it expeditiously. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. So please, somebody explain it to me. How how can you say you love yourself? How can you say you value you if you're not willing to fight the laziness? Now, I understand if there's a mental health issue beyond laziness. You understand? But I'm challenging you. I want you guys to think a little deeper and to possibly self-reflecting. Start self-reflecting and figuring out how you can get out of that funk and get busy. Like, get busy. Free Nicole said, less than 1 year ago, I was saying to a friend, I need to stop being so lazy and start and get up and start working out. And your page came across my algorithm. I'm very interested in, oh my gosh. Hi, Free Nicole. Welcome in. So, right now, honey, we are talking about, I'm just talking right now about um, going from I need to do X, Y, and Z and saying that you love yourself and all of that, but not being willing to get serious about your health. We take our health, when I tell you, we take our health for granted. We take the fact that every day you open your eyes, you're able to get up out of that bed on your own, go pee, go brush your teeth, go take a shower, whatever you do in the morning, move, put one foot in front of the other. I'm gonna get most like we take this stuff for granted. And we assume that tomorrow is promised. This is how we behave. We assume that one day I will start. That one day is promised. That's how we behave. That one day is today. Get the fuck up. Get up. Get up. And you ain't got to do nothing else. You know how you start your fitness journey? And not just, I'm not screaming at you, Nicole. Please don't think I am. I get passionate. I'm talking to everybody and everybody. And me too. I'm talking to me too. Get serious. Like, get up and start walking. Make a plan for you. And this is something that you're doing for you, not for no man, not to fit into no stupid dress, not for anything else but your quality of life. You're doing this for the future you, because what the actions you take today affect you in the future. Nobody else. Nobody else is going to have to live with that pain. Nobody else is going to have to live with that shortness of breath. Nobody else is going to have to live with having to take insulin. Nobody, you. So what you do now affects you later. So instead of what we had in this poll when we talked about life and that's everybody's favorite thing. Oh my God, coach, I couldn't come to class for 2 years because life was life in. Thank God that in that time while life was lifing, you didn't have a health scare. Thank God. I feel like you be beautiful in a puff hairstyle. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. A puff? What's I 100% agree. I just turned 45 last month, and you saying expeditiously is speaking volumes. Amen. Like expeditiously. Like this is not a game. I'm 47, and I also do Nicole, I also do workouts. I also do live workouts at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on YouTube every night. Well, not every night. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I do those workouts. So if you wanted to ever come to class, pop into my classes. They're lit. We have a good time. Um, but more importantly, even if you can't do the workout, right? Let's say you're just starting your journey, and the workouts I do, they can get advanced. While I'm doing the workout, even if you're just watching it at first, because some people might just be watching, they might not be doing it. Don't just sit on the couch and eat whatever. Stand up and start moving. Move, move, arms up, arms up, arms down. Because I'm playing music. There's music playing. So you do something while the music is playing and watch and start taking some of that energy. Like absorb the energy I'm giving. Absorb the example I'm showing you. the example of consistency. This is not about weight loss. This is about fighting for our lives, fighting for better quality of life as we get older. Because if you love yourself, if you love you, you can't run from this body, this shell that we're in. This is it until we're not here anymore. So we got to take care of it the best way we can. And that's what changing how we're eating, even though we love to eat whatever we want. We love it. We love it. We love having a craving for this and eating it. We love it. But you have to think about why we crave the foods that we crave. We crave those foods because it's designed that way. It's designed for us to crave sugar, 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 because they need people to get up in them supermarkets and purchase them products. It's a business. What's up, Miguel? What's up, Miguel? How are you? How you doing? It's a business. It's a business. They want you to eat all of the sugar. They want you to eat all the salt. So that at the end of the day, after they're finished with you, after they've taken all your money, buying all the snacks, and now your blood pressure's through the roof, your blood sugar is through the roof, guess what you got to take? Medication. So from the Food and Drug Administration, they got you coming in and going out. They got you. Let's make better choices. Let's make better choices. And not only when you feel like making those choices, do it when you don't feel like it. Because most times you're not going to want to do it. You're not going to want to work out. You're not going to want to eat that stupid salad. You're going to want some gravy on them grits. No grits. Miguel said, I'm all right. I guess someone took my mod. No, I didn't. I didn't take your mod away. You still have it. You still blue on my end. YouTube is acting up today, Miguel, so maybe on your end it's not showing that, but on my end you're still blue. I didn't take it away. Yeah, you're still blue. So I hope you guys get me. I hope you understand where I'm coming from and you understand what I'm saying. This journey isn't a weight loss journey. I don't care if you have 200 pounds to lose. It's not a weight loss journey. It's a life journey because there's no end. Hi, Kamal. Welcome in. Kamal said, "You so beautiful to me." I don't even have my glasses on today, child. Can't you see? Oh, snap. You're everything I hope for. Everything I need. You are so beautiful to me. All right, we still got 7 people in the chat. If you are still here, just put a 1 in the chat if you can. I want to see who's still here. Because I'm about to wrap it up in a few minutes. But I just want to see who's still in the building. Or if some people might be like listening in the background and can't really type. That's fine. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry. Ooh, that came from my soul, child. Yeah, or watching on the TV. Yeah. Yeah. One, just subscribe to your channel. I know I came across for a reason. Thank you so much in advance. Oh my gosh, that is so dope. Thank you, Nicole, for subscribing. And that's that nothing but God. You said you just finished talking to you said a year ago, right? But here we are today. Let's go. Let's go, Nicole. And Nicole, what I will also do, I mean, you can wait a little bit and see what it is. You can come to class. Oh no, 1 hour ago. Wow. And then they said, "Oh, let me slide this lady over," and we the same age, just about. I'm 2 years older than you. Um, but we gonna get it in. We gonna do this. And I don't know what you do for like what you are planning, or maybe you don't even think that far about it yet, or if you already work out. I don't know. But like I was saying, I do the free live workouts here on YouTube, and then if you cannot make those live workouts, if you're a member on my channel, you have access to the replays. So I do the live on my main channel, but the replays are only for members. So anybody that misses the lives and they want to do the workout at their leisure, or they really liked a particular workout that I did and they want to do that for a week straight or something, members have access to the workouts on the back end. Okay. So to become a member, you just have to you just have to hit join. Once you hit join, it'll say become a member. I forgot how it goes. Hold on. Let me show you how to do it. So there's a dollar sign. I don't know how yours looks, but if you're on your phone, if you're on a computer, then the dollar sign is. But when you see this thing and it says membership, if you click on that and join, you get access to the taped. I'm saying taped. You get access to the replays. And I think that's golden because that will help somebody that's really trying to be consistent to stay consistent. Like if they're not able to do it at 7 o'clock, guess what? They could do the workout from the day before at 5 a.m. But still work out. Like still get the same effect. I mean, you can't type in the chat, but you can curse me out loud. Yee, that's funny. But anyway, loves, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go now. I want to get my life together. Get my life together. Finish up some things I have to finish up for work, and then get ready for class tonight. Ooh, I can't wait. The playlist tonight. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, so it's between two people. Should I tell you? All right, whoever's in the chat right now, and if you care, real quick. Why am I? Oh, I gotta clean under my nails. I hate that. Okay. So it's between. No, I don't want to tell y'all. I'm just gonna make the decision. I like surprising you. I like popping up with the like here. So, T said, just tell me how many people. Oh, it's only two people left. All right, so I'm gonna tell you right here. So it's between a playlist for Aaliyah or Mary J. Blige. Who you picking? I don't want to do both. I want to do one. Perfect. My Mary J. Blige playlist is fire. That lady got some songs. Hey, what up, Holly? I was just about to end the live. Aaliyah has some good songs, but because of her untimely death, it's limited. So maybe I'll just save that for her the anniversary day if we're working out that day. Mary got all the songs, child. That's what I was because I was watching When I say watching, it be playing in the background, and I kind of catch a little piece here. Al, what? Al, you can put like 5 MJB songs on and put them on repeat too. What? You can put them on repeat. We don't be repeating those songs in class. She got plenty of songs. You'll see. Mary has plenty of songs. And I could shoot. That lady got songs, and she's doing a residency now. You go, girl. She look tired though. She look like she ready to just lay down. Shoot. She be on that stage like, when is this shit over? I'm like, girl, you need a break. Poor baby. That business, there's the front end of the music business is glitz, glamour, and money. And I think they do that's by design too. Like the older I get, the more I start thinking. I know that alimony, yeah. I start really thinking. So front facing to the public, the music business, they prop these people and they love a good rags to riches story, right? So they prop these people up that, you know, appear to be rich and wealthy and fame is so wonderful. And they show us that. But behind the curtain is hell. Like literal hell. Gosh. Because all of them end up, not all, but many of them end up in a bad way. Many of them end up in a bad way. Or they end up ODing. You know, I'll just say in a bad way. So, but people continue to want to be a part of the business because of that front facing image of the glitz and the glamour. And you're like, wow, I want to be a star. And then you become a star and you're like, I don't want to be a star. That shit is crazy. And I think Mary is at that age now where she just want to lay down, but she can't. Oh, I'm just saying her songs are so good. If they don't repeat, nobody would be true. She was. She was screwed in her younger years. And she didn't like when she hit because of the use, because of the drug use. She didn't rug use. You're not supposed to say drug. Whatever. I said it. She wasn't like prepared. She wasn't she didn't have first of all, she didn't have the backing like that, right? And she wasn't prepared for the business side of things. She didn't do anything like endorsement wise back then. Like she was a fashion icon to us girls. Like we were like, oh, well, I know, especially like, yeah, I'm sure everywhere, but especially in New York for sure. Everybody, we all got those hats that she wore on the shit the My Life album. We all everybody had that hat, that hat that she wore. Everybody had the Doc Martin boots and the this and the, like she was a fashion icon. And I guess it was kind of before artists would turn their celebrity into business like that. I guess it was before that. I don't think anybody really had clothing lines back then. Right. Like, let me tell you something about her. Like, Mary really was a trendsetter, and she still is. Like, her boot. Why doesn't she have a boot line? Like, you spending all this. I mean, granted, she probably would still buy the Louis Vuitton and all of that because she doesn't want to make her price point too high so her audience is able to purchase the boots. But girl, and I don't mean do a collab with another. I'm talking about take the time to design and produce boots that are affordable but stylish. Like people love, like that's, you're known, she's known for her boots. She could have Doc Martens kind of ish styled boots. People will buy it. I don't know why she don't do that. Forget that. Just the boots, like knee high boots, ankle boots. Hi, Mark. Oh, I'm sorry, Jose. Hi, Jose. But she never really had the opportunity to do that. She never really had the opportunity. She never did that, and then, child. But anyway, because I think Mary should be further along, but she's doing a residency, which is good. And then she ended up marrying that guy. From the day she showed him, I was like, absolutely not. I'm good, Mark. How are you? How are you? I'm about to end the live. I said that like 50 times. But then we start talking about Mary J. Blige. I really, really, I like that analogy. That's what they do to you with the music business. Because a lot of people want to get in, even to this day. They want to get in those rooms. They want to make that money because that's what they're seeing. But behind that curtain, the devil himself. This week will be great. Yes. Well, it's almost over now this week, but yes. Tonight is going to be great. We're going to have an amazing workout. I'm really excited. I'm going to end the live now for real. And I will see you guys later. Especially if you're working out. Mark, you coming to class later at 7 o'clock? The live is already scheduled. Make sure you hit the notify me button so that you can be in the building. And I'll see you guys there. Bye, guys.